Hey, my two-way family, welcome back to the channel. Guys, I hope you checked out that video of me saying thank you to you guys because it's truly an honor to be here, and I thank you again. Now, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe and notification bell. It helps push this through the YouTube algorithm. Now, guys, let's talk about why we're here. We're here because Osight X, if you guys saw that video or have been following my Instagram page, they were kind enough to send this out to me. They want to collaborate with me, and this is the Osight X. This is a dot that I want, in all honesty, I was very interested in because I wanted a bigger window dot that I can potentially compete with. And I'm really contemplating what gun I want to put this on. I've thought about my OZ9 build that I'm doing. And I'm going to go ahead and let this go here for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. I'm thinking about getting the Rock Island USA TAC Ultra. It's a lot, man. AOS double stack. It's a big one. It's a big one. But I hope to get that for you guys. And the reason why I chose that over the Mac 9, I feel like the Mac 9's been out for a while and everybody's been able to do videos. And I wanted to provide something different to the channel. So hopefully that works out the way I'm thinking it will. I have some lock grips coming out for it as well. So I will be tuning it up the way I like my firearms. As you guys know, I custom everything. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this bad boy right here, the Osight X. They were kind enough to send out a high and a low for ARs, your 9mm, your 5.56, your 300 black, whatever you like to do. So that was awesome of them to go ahead and send that out, right? Now, let's talk about, for me, how impressed I always am with how Osight truly does their boxing, right? Check this out, guys. Like, this is the thing to me. Like, there's no company that is this neat. There's no company that packs it this well. I've not seen it to this day. I've not. I'm sorry, I just haven't. I mean, for what you're paying, you don't get that with Trigicon. You don't get that with Acro. You don't get that. And I understand that the dot systems may be better, but you're also paying $300+ more. So you figure out where I guess you can stand, because I personally can't afford that. And I know a lot of guys harp on the fact that this is Chinese built, but careful with what stones you're throwing, because there's a lot of companies out there that have Chinese product in their American build product. So it's kind of one of those things, you got to pick your poison, guys, right? I can't afford $600 red dot. I'm a father and I just can't afford that, right? I can't justify that. And I understand that there's a lot of guys like, well, it's battle tested. Holosun wasn't battle tested when they first came out, and I kept telling guys how good Holosun was, and people made fun of me for it. And now I know certain departments that are changing their policies to carry Holosun because they're that good. Just saying. All right, my 2A, let's go ahead and get into it. So what do we got here? First box is the screws, and this is what I'm talking about. You'll see right off the bat, right? Like, right off the bat, I wish more companies would do this, especially the organization of it, because a lot of them just throw them in a bag. Well, check that out. Look how clean that is, right? And you can actually physically see what screws you have, which the best part of it is this right here. You can see what you got left. And if something breaks or something comes out, the cool thing is you can also take them apart and say you don't want to take the whole thing, you can take one piece with you. So that's done really well, guys. Other thing it provides you with, which I thought was really neat, because you have to carry that charging unit, right? And you got to carry it everywhere you're going, kind of thing, because in case your dot ever dies out, you have your charging unit. Now you have a case to carry that with. You have your cleaning cloth as well. Right? Says, I know it says it. Where's it at? There it is. It says Osight right there. Okay. And you also have, which I like this a lot. This is your charging cable. I'm sorry, no, this is your, this is your kind of your lander. So you can put this on your and what's really cool about this is they provide you a little kind of leader so you can lead it through the hole. and right here, so you can put that on your charging unit and you can carry that and keep it in your hand or whatever the case may be. It also provides you with your charging cable. And I think this is one of the coolest, like legitimately coolest, your adjustment and also for your screws. I've not seen any company do this. Look at that, bro. That's a freaking skull. That's pretty damn cool, man. You gotta say this. And it's got a hole in the head. One shot, one kill, bro. You know, like that's pretty cool. All right, the other side of that. Let me see if I can pull this out without my big ass fingers. Wow. So what happens when you got big ass fingers? Can't get the little. There we go. All right. So you got, check this out. It completely, like your compatible firearms, and it tells you what firearm is compatible and what screws to use. And then you got your adjustments, right? And it's also got your manual there. Now, for the grand finale, your actual dot system. So it has your charging unit, right? And these new charging units, they did if you guys don't know this, they removed the back for a reason. That's so it can fit properly on your sights, okay? So they ended up doing that for that reason, because people were saying they were having issues with that, right? Now, look at that freaking window, bro. That's massive, man. That's badass. All right, and like I told you earlier, I'm really contemplating what I want to do. If I want to put this on the actual Rock Island, or if I want to put this on, I'm about to make sure I charge it. It looks like it's already red. Like I said, it's an unboxing. So the way I got it, what's it called? Or I want to go ahead and put this on my Osight 9. I'm really contemplating which one I want to do it on. And I'm thinking, you guys know I prefer the dot over, let me see if that comes up. There we go. I prefer the dot over the whole 32 MOA. There it is. So the buttons are tack and auto. I know for a fact because I mean, like I said, I've owned the S and I've owned the SE. I've told you guys that before. You guys see my videos of that. And also their adjustments are, which I wish more companies would do that. More companies really need to do that. This is the charging model, so it doesn't have a battery component. So, well, it does, but it's internal. So you put that little mount and it charges it. Guys, like I said, it's just an unboxing. I just wanted you guys to see what it comes with and how packaged it is, and you know how nice and check out the finish on that. I like the fact that it has the X. Like, let me show you that. Where's it at? There it is. See that? I freaking like that. But I'm really impressed by it. I will obviously keep you guys up to date and let you know more about it, and we'll go from there. All right, my 2A. I always appreciate you. Make sure you stay vigilant. Make sure you carry and you do the right thing.